Hi, I'm Jennifer and this is Kate, and today we're back with another great Catholic book find to share with you.
And that book is Living the Seasons by Erica Campbell from the Be a Heart website. And so it features different simple ways to live your faith throughout the year.
So we recently bought a copy of this to add to our library at church because it looked really interesting, and also because, yes, it was on sale. So we thought, hey, we'll just get a copy. But then when it came, we started looking through it and thought, wow, this is really a great book. And now I'm just mad that I didn't buy two copies because I would love to add this to our home library.
So, of course, we wanted to do a review of this book today. We've also had several people looking for ways to live out the liturgical year as adults, so we think this is a great resource for that.
And when this one came, it also came with a little sample magazine of some of the different projects that are in the book. So we thought that was a nice bonus. So let's go ahead and get started.
So the first thing we wanted to address is that when you see this book and you see the cover, you kind of think that it is meant for families with kids. And yes, it is, but
we think it's also for Catholics of any age, so don't let the cover fool you. Although we do have to say this is an awesome cover. It's so bright and cheerful, it draws you right in.
But there are lots of other things about this book to love besides the cover, so we wanted to go over some of our favorites.
So number one, we really love the way this book has a really fresh, modern feel. It has beautiful pictures, but it also has the perfect balance of text and white space, so that when you open it up and you start reading it, you don't feel automatically overwhelmed or swamped with all the projects and possibilities.
So we also really love the writing style of this book. She's very gentle and low-key, and she says up front she's not some sort of theologian or a church expert, but she truly does love her faith and hopes that this book will introduce people to modern ways to live out the church year.
So she's very calm and encouraging, and in the front of the book there's a how to use this book section that is so helpful, and in it she says just start where you are. Just begin with what you know and find what you love. And so we think that's super great advice if you're just trying to get started living the church year liturgically.
And the book promises simple ways to do that, and it delivers on all of those promises. And yes, there are more complex, crafty type projects in this book, but there are tons of other simple ways to do this that anyone can enjoy.
For example, we really love how the book makes praying the O antiphons during Advent really easy.
It has a nice 2-page spread that has them all laid out for you, and since the O antiphons are supposed to be festive, it also gives you a treat to go along with it. And we also love how this book has something for everyone. So like we mentioned, it does have the crafts that families with kids can enjoy, but really whatever your style is, this book has something for you.
If you are a foodie, there are plenty of food suggestions in this book to take you completely through the church year. For example, for the Feast of Corpus Christi, one of the ideas is to just make or go out and buy some sourdough bread and then sit down and enjoy eating it while you read John chapter 6.
Another suggestion is to eat pretzels on Trinity Sunday. And there are a few actual recipes in this book, but mostly it's just suggestions of how to celebrate with food.
If you're a crafter, of course, this book has a lot of ideas for you on all levels. If you're a beginning crafter, it's got you covered. If you're more of a next level crafter, there are ideas for you also. One that we really liked is making this colorful cross for the Feast of St. Oscar Romero.
And that one is a bit more involved, but for the Feast of Mother Teresa, for example, there's a more practical project of making blessing bags for the homeless, and it even gives you a whole checklist of what to put in them.
But what if you need everything to be simple and easy, open and go? That's how we are here. If that's you, don't worry, because we feel like that is where this book really shines with all its really simple suggestions. For example, for the Feast of the Ascension, one of the recommended activities is just to go outside and look up at the sky and watch the clouds go by and think about Jesus, just like the apostles did.
And for a lot of these projects, you do not have to do any advanced preparation. You don't have to buy anything, which is another reason why we love this book.
And that's not all, because a lot of the projects in this book have free templates online at the Be a Heart website that anyone can just go to and print out, which we think is really, really generous of the author.
So we went ahead and tested that and printed a couple of things off. For example, the template for the sort of flaming apostle cake you see on the book cover.
We are so doing this for Pentecost. I just can't wait. And then also, since we're in the month of May, we went ahead and printed out a couple of the Blessed Mother templates. I did scale this one down a little bit in size, and then I wound up using this one to create a Mary page in my art notebook. Now, I love art. Kate loves art. We're artists. I am not the best artist, but inspired by the book, I went ahead and made a Mary page for the month of May. And here it is. I humbly show it to you.
You could also print off different quotes, like this one, "Be not afraid," from John Paul II, and then this beautiful one about mothers from St. Therese.
So if you go to the Be a Heart website, there are other printables and ideas that are not in the book that are free for you to use, which is wonderful. You can also sign up for the author's newsletter, which is full of really great projects and reflections. I've been signed up for a while now, and I always enjoy it.
So we think that this book was a great find, and it can be a great gift for Mother's Day or for a new Catholic who wants to learn more about liturgical living.
Or really just for any Catholic who wants some easy ideas to incorporate more church into everyday life. One was for God. This one also has a lot of different really great saint projects like Joan of Arc and Maximilian Kolbe. They're all in here, all great ideas.
So let us know down in the comments if you've ever tried any of the projects from this book and what you thought.
Yeah, especially if you have a favorite one, we'd love to hear what it is.
So we hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.